All right, guys, this is Mark with Ncengravers, and I see a lot of troubles with getting this guy put back into here and, of course, back into the frame. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I've seen a lot of people put these back together. What they really fail to do is show you how they did that. Most of those videos are about replacing this, swapping this, flipping it around, and then, hey, I got the clip back in, right? But they're not really showing you how to get the clip back in, and obviously that's why you're here, because it's a little bit of a nightmare. I'm going to show you how I do it. I guarantee it's different than how everyone else does it. There's multiple ways you could do this, but I'm going to show you the absolute easiest way to do this with a tool, right? So a lot of people say use floss and slip it in there and cut the floss or do this or do that. Guys, there's a way easier way of doing this and not hurting yourself and not, yelling and screaming and catching a divorce because your wife's like, what's going on? So get yourself a pair of very short needle nose pliers. These happen to be the Craftsman 5664. So I'm sure you can, eBay those and buy them. I don't even know if they manufacture them anymore. The idea is that these have teeth, and I'm going to show you how to do this, and I guarantee you've never seen how this works before. So first of all, let's go ahead and put this guy back in. This is a right-handed gun, which means that a right-handed shooter is set up in the right-handed configuration on this particular gun. So right hand, this would be my button I'm pressing with, and that is where the texture is. So we're going to keep the texture on this side. Of course, it's ambidextrous. You can flip it around. The idea inside of here, I'm going to grab a flashlight. And I am working behind the camera, guys, so I'm going to do my best. But the idea here is that you would be able to see that hole, the little hole, and of course you'll be able to see the big hole. Let's figure out how to get that in there, right? So set this down. Grab your clip. Of course, if you don't know, the one with the long leg goes into the big hole, and the one with the short leg goes into the short hole. And here's the secret to this. Take your pliers, go underneath the bottom of this, and hook it like that. Just like that. And I'll include a picture. So that's the idea. So that's kind of the secret here, and I'm going to show you what we're doing. The idea is that we're going to slip this one into the hole, and then we're going to twist this to our right, and we're going to actually force this one into the other hole, and you're done. That's it. There's no special screwdrivers or switching hands or anything. What I usually do is use my left hand, and I navigate this guy left and right to make sure that we're not, sliding out or anything while we're trying to get it in there. So once again, I want to be able to see both the holes at the same time. I'm working behind the camera, so bear with me. I'm going to put the big leg in first, and once I put the big leg in, I'm then going to put the small one in, and that's it. I'm going to show you. We're not all the way in, but that's how you would mount it. That's all it takes, is that right there. So you can tell we're not in all the way, but we're in both the holes, right? So now all I got to do is push it down. I mean, that's as simple as it goes. You can, at this point, you can grab it from the top and just push it down. You could probably push it down with anything else, and we're done. I mean, that's it, right? So no special other tools or anything needed. You guys are able to use these for something else in the future. They've got little clippers and stuff on them, so you can obviously, I use these a lot to hold my roll pins. So they're super cheap. The idea, once again, is that we see a lot of videos on how to take these apart, and then we have, people cut the video and then they come back and they go, oh, hey, I finally got it in, and this is what we're doing. Really, those videos are geared around taking the mag release and swapping it or replacing it, but they're not really showing you how to get that pin in. It's a 10 to 20 second job with the right tool. I highly recommend you do it that way. Once again, put it from underneath, get the big one in first, twist it, and you can push that other little hole in there. Guys, I'm working behind the camera and I was able to do it. If my face was right up here, it's probably under a 10-second job.